So as everybody knows, I'm a huge NASCAR fan. So recently, I got a phone call from huge legend, a NASCAR driver, Rusty Wallace, just got inducted into the Hall of Fame. It's a big deal. So he called me up and said, hey, I'm gonna send you out this El Camino. He's on his way over right now. I'm gonna go downstairs and meet with him. Rusty.
Hey, Ryan.
How you doing, sir?
Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you.
Thanks a lot, man.
So she showed up.
Good.
I got her unloaded, everything's good.
What'd you think of it?
I think she's beautiful.
And I was out at Barrett Jackson last year and I bought this El Camino. When I bought this car, it's been restored already. So I wanted these guys to have something really good to work with. I like the car El Camino a lot.
Right.
And so what I'm envisioning is obviously a little bit lower, you know, and I'll put a lot of motor under the hood. But I don't want to go crazy on it. I want the car a little bit wider stance and some great wheels and tires, and a just off-the-chart interior and sound system and stuff. But I want a good, solid car.
Okay. Paint, we gotta figure out what paint.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
You know, some of my cars I drove, as you know, were blue.
Right.
And so I'm kind of partial to the blue. I'm thinking something dark, maybe with something with some pearl in it.
Do you think that midnight blue with chrome would look good, or do you want to black out all the chrome and
No,
make
no.
it look mean?
I'm a big chrome guy. I mean, I really like the polished wheels, and I like chrome.
Okay. Midnight blue and chrome always look great together. Yeah.
And then definitely the bed, you know, do something with the bed. I mean, that's...
I would paint it and put wood in it.
Yeah, something trick. Maybe wood with aluminum inserts, like chrome inserts.
Yeah.
Maybe tighten the bumpers up, whatever, make them fit really nice.
Yeah.
Like
They look
actually
pretty gappy, don't they?
bring that back inside of it, Ryan, you know?
Yeah.
You know, make it tighter, fit, make them real tight and finished out.
I want something that's going to ride nice, something's not going to...
I think the chassis with some sort of like coil-over independent suspension
fully.
would be like
Or
beautiful.
full C6 suspension on it, or something that's all Corvette or something. I mean,
Yeah, I don't want it real rigid, you know, where it's going to beat your teeth out, you know. This will be my second build with Ryan. And a long time ago, myself and Ryan built a 58 Nomad here at West Coast Customs that a lot of people are still talking about. And so you got to have a custom shop too, not just a paint shop or a big, cool mechanic shop. And Ryan and his company, they do all that. So that's the reason I'm here.
what motor though?
He's got a motor idea.
Oh.
Come on, this is Rusty. He
I'm
knows
just
the motor
asking.
he
I
wants.
like Edelbrock 3-3 small block injected. It's got a lot of power. It does set you back in the seat. It does.
Yeah, we can definitely call it Battle Rock. So I think I got enough ideas, Rusty, where I can get with Jeff. We'll make up a rendering.
Okay.
I'll shoot it over to you.
I trust you guys. Let's go.
No, we got it.
How you doing?
Great, how are you?
Good. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
So it's for Rusty Wallace. I sent you some pictures of El Camino he just bought.
Okay.
First things first, he wants to do it like a dark midnight blue,
Okay.
which I think would look really cool. He wants to keep the chrome, so he wants to tighten up all the bumpers, put some nice wheels on it, some sort of spoke style wheel.
Okay. Well, sounds like a pretty cool project. Shouldn't take too long. I'll get this knocked out.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, man.
Thank you,
Thanks.
sir.
Are you serious though?
One seat down, no more to go.
Okay, so now that we have the body off the chassis, the next step is drop it down, put it on the rotisserie, and send it out to get sandblasted.
I'm a team player, homeboy.
One of the craziest things about sandblasting is a car looks beautiful when it's got its paint on its body, but when you peel it off, sometimes you find things you don't really want to find. In this case, there's a ton of work that's on this El Camino that we didn't really expect that we had to do. The quarter panels have been done poorly, I guess is the way to put it. The floors are fully rotted out. So I think Rusty, when he bought this car, he was thinking he was buying a diamond, but once we uncovered it, we've come to find out it's a cubic zirconia.
I'm gonna fix this. Yes, in English.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
So let's talk about El Rusty.
That's for Rusty Wallace, right?
Yeah.
A NASCAR guy. Who doesn't know Rusty Wallace? If you don't know Rusty Wallace, you don't know nothing about driving.
This is what it's gonna look like. I had Jeff throw something together on the interior on what the thought is. So I think some cream with some blue stitching, maybe some blue piping. But honestly, I think you should take this one and just do what you think is best, you know?
Just by the looking of the car, we have to go like hot rod style. Not like full hot rod, but like something in the middle.
Yeah, and something that, you know, people don't really see from us either. This car is a hot rod, and it's a hot rod for a car guy. Enough said.
I'll make it look good, trust me.
You just do your thing.
That's El Rusty and El-ish.
El-ish, El Rusty?
El Rusty.
Bada bing,
Like
bada
Batman
boom.
and Robin.
Yes, sir.
I got you in this one. Sit back, relax, and wait for me till I'm done later.
So when it comes to building Rusty's car, he wanted something very elegant. So he basically thought of like a wood back. You know, the 55, 56, 57 Chevys back in the days all had wood inserts on the floors with stainless steel ribs. So what I'm gonna do is actually take the rails out of that bed and go ahead and actually build a whole entire hard maple platform. Maple takes a really good stain, plus it's something really hard and durable for the weather. Once I get them all cut down, lay them all out, grind them up, I have a perfect bed. Ryan! Our present has arrived.
That's a big present.
This thing is dope, man.
Wow.
The Roadster Shop makes a sick chassis. It's crazy, everything's TIG welded. Every little joint, I mean, like machine, every surface.
No, that's beautiful.
Is really done nice.
If there's anything that he wants, it's about motor and stance. He's a car guy.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
he'll
like, he'll
appreciate
see this
this.
and be like, oh my God.
Yeah. Now it's time to put a motor in. Ándale, ándale, rápido.
Time to cut.
Now the motor and tranny's already been fitted, we found out that the tunnel pretty much crashed everywhere. So we ended up cutting out all the tunnel and then replacing it with a new tunnel. But now we have to cut and smooth out the whole entire firewall. So that way it gives a really clean feel and a really elegant look.
Rusty firewall, action. 1, 2, 3.
Lo tienes que hacer así.
Something that Rusty's pretty serious about is he wants his car to be perfect, a custom show car that he's gonna drive every day. Factory, these bumpers they have like a 2-inch gap from the body. So what we wanna do is tighten them up, which will give it that custom look that he's looking for. So the next step is the fabricators are gonna grab the bumpers, they're gonna shorten them one way, shorten them the other way, and then send them off to chrome.
It's a wrap.
Kenny,
I didn't see you
What's up,
down here, man.
You know how I gotta work for a living.
Yeah, you are. No
You know
doubt
we
about
work.
that. Gosh, it's looking really good. So what else can you show me here?
oh, you gotta see the motor. Motor's
Start.
Edelbrock came
man,
through.
Look, that's exactly what I wanted.
And this chassis, when we pulled it out of the box, I was like blown away.
The chassis is awesome and the motor's great. The body's solid as a rock.
So these are the colors.
I love them. They're all nice.
Just
and
different.
I'm really, really partial to this one. It's just because I've won so many races with that color. But this, I'm leaning more towards this one.
I think this means a lot about you. Mm-hmm. And then this is something different you've never done.
Let's go with this one.
I like it.
boss, what I make.
It's nice.
Ready for copper.
Perfect. So the next step after the bumpers are removed, we're gonna prime it. Then tomorrow they can block it all day long, send it over to final assembly, break the car apart, send the chassis out to get powder coated, send the body off to get painted. Houston, we have a problem. I didn't think they raised it that much.
So even we get a bucket seats, or it can be like this.
Teeter-totter?
Yeah.
Can we cut this into buckets?
No.
So it can be, all right.
This is not an El Camino anymore. This is El Rusty.
El Rusty. Okay, no problem.
But there's nothing that
no
we cannot
problems.
fix.
There's only solutions.
Exactly. Think positive.
Right, done. So the chassis just got back from powder coating. It already looked awesome. Now it looks super awesome. The next step is take all these parts, put them on that chassis.
Can get better than that.
So now that I got the seats in, do me a favor, get out of my face. I'm about to do my magic.
We're here in Charlotte. It's a big day. We're about to unveil Rusty his car. I mean, the guys back home really worked hard to get this thing done, all the way to the 11th hour, 12th hour, and then an hour past that. We're gonna go inside, get a quick little tour, and hopefully give Rusty a really big surprise.
There is so much cool stuff in here, you can't believe it. Well, this is the car that I'm really proud of. This is the car I won my 50th race with, and it happened at a track where I won my very first race at, Bristol, Tennessee.
That's awesome.
When you and I were talking about the blue.
Yeah, I was just about to tell you that this blue is very familiar to the blue that's down there on that El Camino.
I can't wait to see it.
Let's go, Rusty. You ready?
It's time now, right?
It's time, it's time.
Yeah, you've been making me wait forever. We get to see it now?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, man. Look at that, huh? Wow. Ryan, that thing is beautiful, man.
Look at how tight the bumpers are. And you don't see El Caminos with chassis.
No.
That's the thing, is it's a badass chassis.
Oh, look at that baby, huh?
Huh?
When the cover came off, I was just blown away. I loved it. I mean, I didn't know what the car was gonna look like. I saw artist renderings of it, but you never know until the whole thing's put together. I was really blown away with the paint on the car. I love the wheels and the engine and all the components. Everything's there. Man, this is one of these deals you dream about and you run it through your mind hoping it's gonna turn out like this.
See the bed?
I love it.
Just the wood and the chrome and the blue.
Yeah, man, the fit and finish on this thing is off the hook. Every one of those gaps is perfect all through here. The first thing a car guy looks at is gaps in the body. Make sure it's put together right, you know? It looks good, doesn't it?
Just perfect down there.
Man, look at this interior, huh? And I love the colors. The piping and everything, we talked about that. It turned out awesome, didn't it?
Yep. And then since we had to raise that tunnel up for this new engine, there was no way to sit that bench in there.
You know what? I love this. I love the buckets and the center console. To me, that's just extra good stuff.
Yeah.
You can tell the massive amount of work and how many hours they put into it. So I'm really pleased.
Fit perfect,
It fit perfect in here. Look at it here. I love it. I can't wait to drive it.
When I said that statement to him of this is probably one of the best cars that we've ever built out of the shop, it definitely by far is. The guys worked really, really hard and it shows. And you know, at the end of the day, the payoff is showing a car like this to somebody like Rusty. He appreciates it. He gave it a stamp of approval, which puts us on a whole different level now.